What's going on, everyone? Musalo Talar, real estate developer, entrepreneur. Today I'm coming to you with a new video, how to get started in real estate. I'm giving you 5 tips. This is not your average stuff. This is not your gurus telling you to go out and put up street signs and start off wholesaling and listen, no money, no credit, no money, no credit, no money, credit doesn't even matter. I'm giving you 5 tips. If you like the advice, subscribe, post a comment, let's start the discussion. There's many different ways I can help you get started in this business. Tip number 1, what is your why? What's the reason you want to get into real estate? And listen, you gotta make it bigger than yourself, because real estate is a competitive game. You're gonna have some days you're up, you're gonna have some days you're down. And your why is the driving force. So let's get your why out of there first, because what's gonna happen when you're a millionaire and you really hitting on all cylinders and you got money in the bank and you have the choice. I can get up and do this today, or I can take vacation. What's going to keep you going? You understand? So for some people, they're motivated by the money. Some people, they do it for their kids. Some people, they do it because they love to see their buildings go up. That's one of my reasons. I love to see my projects go up. I love to see something that I made a transformation on. So what is your why? I know it's not a real estate tip, but it's very, very important to set your mentality straight about real estate. What is your why? All right? All right, number 2, you're gonna have to niche out. Listen, find your niche in real estate. Ask yourself, what do you really want to do? Now, I know most of the gurus tell you if you don't have no money, no credit, that you should go out and put up street signs, build a buyer's list or a seller's list or blah, blah, blah. That's not the information you're going to get from me, because I really want you to be truly successful, not only be truly successful in real estate, but have a live-work balance. You understand? So listen, while you're creating your niche, listen, there's many different things you could do in real estate. There's wholesaling, there's lenders, there's developers, there's agents, there's brokers, there's title insurance, there's real estate attorneys, there's do-it-yourself, there's fix and flip. Create your niche, you understand? And make sure you're going into a niche that you want to end up in, because guess what? You don't want to build a business to find out 5 or 10 years from now that you don't want it. You understand? So find your why, create your niche. Real estate is a pyramid, you understand? Not a pyramid scheme, but it's like a pyramid, you understand? Up here are your really wealthy, and down here are like the bottom feeders, right? You understand? These are the people that maybe are at the entry level of real estate, right? So if it's fix and flips, if it's the wholesalers. So to separate yourself when you're just getting started, create a niche, you understand? Don't get me wrong, you can be a wholesaler. There's nothing wrong with this. A lot of money to be made in it. But don't compete with 1,000 other wholesalers. Most people just want to wholesale single family houses. Why don't you wholesale something completely different? Why don't you wholesale senior living? Why don't you wholesale apartment complexes? So it's a way that you're going to have to create a niche so that you can separate yourself from the competition. There is room for you in the game, but create your own lane. Oh my gosh, I should be a rapper. Ugh. All right, number 3, think big. Real estate is a mental game. Whatever amount of money you think you may have, there's somebody out there in real estate that has 10 times, 100 times, 1,000 more times whatever money that you may think is big money. You understand? Real estate have made not only a lot of millionaires, but also a lot of billionaires. So think big. Some of those millionaires and billionaires are waiting on you to bring them a deal. But you don't want to bring a small deal to somebody who thinks big. So fix your mind around it and think big. Listen, for instance, somebody who's I really love is like Jay-Z, right? Came from the bottom, worked his way up. In real estate, there's a Jay-Z in every neighborhood. You understand? If you go downtown to most of your buildings downtown, I'm pretty sure it's like one family that owns most of that neighborhood or most of those buildings downtown. So think big. Take the big boys a deal until you become a big boy yourself. Maybe I really should start rapping. All right, number 4, grind for the knowledge and hustle for the leverage. Now, some people may not understand what that means, but listen, grind for the knowledge, meaning you can wake up at 5 o'clock and get on your grind. You understand? But you're grinding for the knowledge of the industry. You're grinding for the competitive advantage of the industry. But listen, hustling, if you're hustling and you're only making $5, it don't matter how many hours you work. You understand? You want to hustle so that you can create leverage. You understand? You want to make all the right connections. The right connections in real estate is where you're going to make your best money. You understand? You get paid in real estate per deal or per value that you bring. Now, with the right connections, what if you had a hustle, but you didn't have any connections? Grind for the knowledge. The knowledge is going to tell you what to do, where to do. The leverage is going to tell you who to take it to. You understand? The leverage is going to say, I can put this deal together because I have the right team. I'm a piece of the puzzle that I can put a whole deal together because my team needs my hustle. And I've grind to get the knowledge to know what to take to my team. All right? Number 5, start with the end in mind. You understand? If your overall goal is to build hotels, don't start off as a wholesaler. You understand? Start off in a niche that you want to go, in the direction that you want to go in, because whatever learning curve there is, you're going to start to have that learning curve in that niche so that you won't have to do something and then quit. You understand? And take it from me. I started out in raw development. I'd never fixed and flipped before. I never wholesaled before. My first real estate project was to cut down some trees and to stick a house in there. So if you want my advice on what you really should do, today I'm still a developer. So start off with the end in mind. You understand? So if you have big dreams, you don't have to start at the top of the peak, but what you can do is you can start off in that field, in that niche, so you won't be wasting time. It's like calculated steps. You understand? Listen, I can go on and on. I know I only gave you 5. I really want to give you a whole lot more. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Make sure you visit my website, musalotala.com. I'm giving out free consultations for a limited time. So if you want to sign up, you want to continue the discussion, we can talk about it some more. These 5 tips was just the tip of the iceberg. I got a wealth of knowledge that I want to share with you guys. So don't forget, www.musalotala.com. Subscribe to the channel, leave comments, like, whatever. Let's continue the discussion. I'm here for you guys.